Okay.
Then I start to share my screen. Well, so for this week, I would like to do the profit table, which we learned this week. So this sheet was from last week, so I have to unprotect it because I have to open it. Okay, according to the according to what the video has shows us how to do so. At first, we have to click like on one cell on on this sheet, and then select an example. If I click on the student name or the name or the gender, but I would choose the student name. So I will go to insert, and then I'll click on we vote table. Okay,
Pivot table. Yeah.
pivot table. Then just click on OK. Then we can see there is another sheet for us. So right here we can see that pivot table 1 is like just build something, and right here we can see the search or choose fields to add to report. So it's like the fields that we want to report as like to a company, or as like doing schools like reports to do our reports. So I would believe that I would do student name on the row, as you see right here. You can see, okay, row labels. So I have named the Usu or Aliza Usu, Chinchit, Dave Stone. And then I'm going to add the um, I'm going to add the score right here. I can see that, oh, so we can see how score how they got the scores from examining and we can see this I'm sorry, you can see from the top to the bottom, which mean like uh, Yan Tida is 100 scores from her exam, and the last one, Aliza Wusu, got only 35. I have to figure out to put on the final result as well. So even though um, I don't know how to do the final result, I do only gender here. Okay, so just show us how we can see uh, which students, so the students are female or male. So, and also with the other project, we can do this as well, because it's easier to create um, a column or to create a sheet easily than we just do right here. So right here we have to use a lot of formulas, and also we have to calculate with the information. But here, as we have the information from the sheet 1, and we just create one from on the we pivot table. Okay,
Table.
yeah. So that's what I have for today.
Yeah, great. Awesome one.
Okay. So do you have any comments that I can like improve my skill with this Excel?
Not really. The only thing is I don't know why it is when you look at the pivot table, it's showing. Okay. I think I see the reason. I see the reason. You see the first part.
Yeah, so it's
That's, I mean, the drop down where you have just under row labels.
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
the top, the pivot table where you have the row labels.
Which one again? I'm sorry. Which labels?
At the very top, cell A3. Yeah. So you see cell A4.
Uh-huh.
Cell A4. I think you wanted to type in female, isn't it? Cell A4 is supposed to be female, isn't it?
Yes, it's a female.
Okay, but I think the spelling was wrong. And so you see that it created
Okay.
two
Yeah.
female. Yeah. So let's try this and see. Could you go back to the main data?
So
Uh,
I wrong right
so
here.
who was that?
So this one. So Alisa Owusu.
Okay.
Yeah, so I spelled it wrong.
Yeah. So you can just change that and let's see if it corrects it. And the A, um,
Oh,
you need to go back and correct it as well.
I have to refresh something. I forget how to refresh it.
You mean the female? You left out the A after
Oh,
the M.
oh.
Yeah. Okay.
I have to refresh.
So you go to analyze at the top. At the top, you go to analyze and then refresh. Yeah. Just underneath. Yeah.
Okay.
Refresh. Okay. So that corrects it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think everything is good now.
Okay. Thank you so much. So I'll
Yeah.
do your time.
Okay. Let's see. Great. So I hope you can see my screen now.
Yes.
Okay. So I will be doing a sum and then an average ifs function, that is an IFS. So I'll do the sum ifs and then the average ifs function. And what I want to do is I want to check the total number of pieces that we have here against the gender and then the make of that particular
Mm-hmm.
um, product. So to do that, I'm going to type in my formula. So we have the sum ifs. Now I'm using the sum ifs because we have two criteria that we are looking at. And so if it is just one criteria, then the sum if would be, okay, that's a singular one. But since I'm having more than one criteria I'm looking at, I'll use the sum ifs function. So I'll use the sum ifs function. So the sum range is, we're looking at this range, anchor. The next one is the criteria range. So first of all, we're looking at the gender, anchor, and what's the criteria? We're looking at first of all male. But then because I'm going to be dragging it down, I need to lock the column but not the row because I'm going to be moving down the column. So what I do is I anchor the column so that when I move it down the column, it works perfectly. So the criteria 2, that is a make. So I select that, anchor it, and then the criteria 2, that is this. And over here, I'm also going to be moving across the row, and so I need to anchor the row. Okay, so I think that is done. Enter, and total value for males that have, in other words, that made a purchase for this particular make, which is Vex, and in a total we have 570. So when I move that to EV3, we have a total of 18 made by come down, we have 0 for female, that is for the Vex, and then 3. Now, just to confirm if this is product Vex. So let's look at Vex one male and the last one male. So it means our calculation or function we did over here is working perfectly. And so we got sum total for the males that made purchase for this particular product. That's the male and female that made purchase for this particular product. Now let's look at the average ifs. So equals average ifs. Great. So um, basically the same thing that we did for the sum ifs. So this is going to be our average range. Anchor it, then the criteria range. So we're looking at this criteria, we anchor that, and the criteria 1 is going to be this. We anchor the column. Next is a criteria 2. That's a criteria range 2. And then we anchor that as well. And then criteria 2 is going to be this. And then this time we anchor the row, close parentheses, and then we have that. So this, okay, so we seem to be having an error over here. So this is actually giving us an error because we have um, those figures being divided by a 0. Remember over here we had none of the females who made purchase for a Vex product, and so this is giving us an error. Let's just confirm that and see. So we're seeing the same error message over here. And why that? That is because we have a figure here being divided by a 0, and that would result to an error. So this actually is fine in this instance. Is it's fine because this is a representation of what we have in our raw data. And so this is how to use the sum ifs and the average if functions. I don't know if you have any question.
No, 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 right now. So I'm looking. What I have been watching you doing. It's just like very similar to the videos that we have for this week. So I mean, it's like it just reminds me that I have to watch the video again before I started or doing my project this week as
The
well.
projects. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. No problem.
Yeah.
So just gonna stop sharing my screen. Okay.
Okay. So
So it's been great. I think the things we learned this week are quite simple to apply. So
yeah.
uh, I read through the project. It's a little confusing, so I want to get started as quickly as possible.
Yeah. I have not even started to check the project yet. I'm not sure if it's going to be like last week. Last week I thought it was really, really difficult, but like it was
Yeah.
something like I unexpectedly like it's like I did not expect
Yeah.
at all that okay that project was like I don't want to say like it was easy, but it was
Yeah.
like it was
It wasn't
easy to
difficult. It wasn't easy.
understand. Like I don't know. Yeah. So
Yeah.
thank you so much though for
All
spending
right.
time with
Thank you
me.
too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
Thank you so
I'm trying to get probably next semester I would do 2 courses because I want to get myself busy.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for
All right, bro.
doing with me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Okay.
You have a nice day.
You too. Have like try to have a better sleep.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
then. All right. All
Yeah.
right. Bye bye.
Bye bye.